Good afternoon, MMTs. I've got research in motion. I've got a 3-minute chart with a long day breakout. We had a low of 62.18 and a high, intraday high 64.63 ratio with a small ratio gap of 6 pennies, and I never decided to look back. So basically, they're kind of selling going into the earnings. Research in motion is going to report the earnings. The thing about research in motion is that the big money players that own it are going to be selling into any good news on RIMM. Now, generally, research in motion with the new product launch in April, that the subs called, and what are subs? Subs are net sub subscribers to the Blackberries and how many units that they're selling. And the subs haven't really contracted to where that there's a lot of worry, and with the launch of a new product, as if RIMM comes in with a good number, and because of that, that would be a catalyst for RIMM to go higher. However, from a fundamental perspective, outside of a trading perspective, is we're going to see exactly the different regions, the international regions on subs versus the North American subs. And we're going to really look at what that guidance is and what that burn rate in their R&D is. So there's a lot of things that we'll look at from a fundamental perspective, just as, you know, where they are as a company. As far as the trade management goes, well, guess what? That's going to be what we do between the buyer and the seller, and where RIMM will go. You do have $48 million. You still have people who believe in it. That was the intraday reversal. We'll be doing the rest of it after hours. We are going to be selling into any good news as a short play. Once, if we do get the big gap, we're a seller into the short. If we get a big gap down to around that 55 handle, 52.50 handle, and of course 50.5 handle, $14 below, should that ever be the case, if they missed and guided the quarter down, well, we'd be looking at buying it there. And if we get a pop up above toward that 72.50 handle, that's above the market, MMTs, we'd be looking at selling short there. It is right now 12:43 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, times date 3/24/2011. Looking for the after hours earnings. We'll be previewing it during that live event, but we're kind of showing people how it's ran up and anticipation, so that once again we have a clear set of facts and where the money is and how RIMM has been leveraging itself up with the big breakout on the NASDAQ comp, because we've had some pretty good sized breakouts. NASDAQ comp is up 38.41, 1.42%, 1.82% on the NASDAQ 100. That means that the broader base, bigger large cap, medium cap type stocks that were really sold over in the original 1 month reversal that we called just about, a little over a month ago, 219, and that people found value in the market and the bull returned. That's the RIMM. See you in after hours, MMTs.